Greetings, my name is Ndandwalayi and I will be representing the group for the topic which contains the worldview. So in terms of the speech that I'm going to be delivering today, the worldview that we will be discussing, to be precise, it's going to be encompassing the approaches that a teacher uses in class through the influence of the worldview that a teacher has. It's going to be encompasses the way a teacher sees the world and the way a teacher using the worldview in classroom settings. So yes, to begin, I'm just going to define the word or the term worldview. The term worldview stands for the set of beliefs or the ways in which a person describes the universe or the reality itself. So you can also say that the worldview is a way a person describes life in the universe and how a person ought to be in the universe. Lastly, there was an author by the name of Revela in 2000, he mentioned that the worldview is a collection of beliefs, ideas, narratives, and expectations about the world that we live in. And then with those sets of worldviews or the sets of beliefs that a person has, it do affect the way a person makes the decisions about his or her life. That's a worldview in a nutshell. So a worldview is affected by multiple factors. So I'm just going to mention a few of those factors. We have religion as a factor, we have family background, we have society that we live in, we have the life experiences that a person actually goes through, we have the school that a person attends to. It can be the higher education school, or it can be the lower education school, or the basic educational level. Also, a person's culture do affect a person's way in which they view the world itself, right? So as a teacher, it is vital to understand your worldview, because your worldview is the one that shapes the way that you believe. The way that you believe shapes your values and experiences. Therefore, every aspect of your teaching practice, from the way from your educational philosophy, from your pedagogical methods, to the way that you manage the class and the way that you interact with the class, with your class learners, or your class, to be precise, it do get affected by the way that you see the world. So it's vital to understand your worldview and be in a position whereby you use the worldview properly in such a way that it will be able to meet the needs of different learners, because we know that learners learn in different ways and that learners are different themselves. So it's important to use the worldview properly and understand it as a teacher. So since we are a group for this topic, in our group, most of us grew up in disadvantaged families. As a result, the people that raised us sacrificed their lives to take us to school, to provide us with food, to provide us with clothes that we will wear at school or at home. So, in terms of that experience or those experiences that we had in our families, we therefore believe that teaching and learning is one tool that helps one to be successful in life and be in a position of taking care of their family members, their siblings, their family members. And we also believe that through teaching and learning, one can be able to uplift the lives of their family members or their siblings, to be specific. And we also have an ultimate belief that through teaching and learning, one can be able to bring back to his or her community, because we believe that umuntu ngabantu, and because we live in a society or in a community, in our different communities, we know where there are setbacks in our communities. So after we are done with our teaching and learning and we are successful, we would like to bring back to our communities, right? So in our group, we're actually 5. Currently, I'm just going to describe each and every group member in our group in terms of how they will be in the teaching practice due to their personalities or their characters. Firstly, we have Andile. Andile is one person that is abstract. His abstract is as a critical thinker, he is also a good listener. with that characteristic, we believe that he will be able to listen, to pay careful attention to his learners, to his learners' needs, to what the learners need at a particular moment. And we also believe that he will be able to create and formulate strategies that will be able to accommodate diverse learners, or diverse strategies of the learners that he will have in his classes. We also have Wanele. Wanele is an honest person, he's fun, and he's an elaborator. So since he's that kind of person, we believe that he will be able to explain the content that he will be delivering to his class clearly to his learners, so his learners won't struggle to actually hear him when he teaches, because he will elaborate the content clearly to his learners. And his classes won't be tense because he's fun. He will have those moments of creating those comedic or those funny parts during the teaching and learning process, right? And also we also believe that since he's a person that is honest, he will be able to identify particular weaknesses that he has in class, and then he will be able to uplift himself in terms of gathering some new information. So we also have Unokolo. Unokolo is a calm, gentle, and a quiet person. So since she's that kind of a person, we believe that she will be able to be gentle with her learners. She will be able to be patient with her learners, and she will maintain the confidentiality with regards to any problem that his learners or her learners come to class with, right? So we also have myself, Ndandoyesimaphumulo. So on my side, I'm an open-minded person, I'm a non-judgmental person, I'm kind, and I'm also honest at the same time. So on my side, I believe that I will be one teacher that won't be in a position whereby I judge a learner if a learner does not understand particular content in class. And I won't be in a position whereby I actually feed learners with poison. If I don't understand something, I'm just going to be honest with my learners and tell them that my learners, I don't understand this particular concept, then I'm going to do a research about it and then come back to you with the proper information. And then I'm going to be warm welcoming to my learners as well, so that they will feel welcome in class. Lastly, we have Sandiwe. Sandiwe is a lovely person. She's kind and generous as well. So since she's that kind of a person, we believe that she will be able to assist the learners holistically, and she will be a warm-hearted person that will allow the learners to always be active in class and energetic in class. So as a group, we believe a lot in facilitation and assessment. Reason being, it's because we believe that learning shouldn't be a teacher-centered method, but it should involve the learners as well, because the learners do also have particular things to add into lessons. And we also believe that learners should be assessed in terms of how they behave in class and in how they are doing in classes. In terms of the ethical good teacher, we believe that an ethical good teacher is a teacher that follows the rules and regulations that are set by the SACE protocol or the Constitution of South Africa. So the qualities of a good ethical teacher include punctuality, professionalism, enthusiastic, preparation, respectfulness, as well as responsibility. And then in terms of the bad qualities of an ethical teacher, they include unprofessionalism, unpunctualism, irresponsibility, and then unpreparation for the lessons, a teacher that is judgmental. So one of our group members, while he was doing his matric last year, he was staying in a rental house, and then with that rental house, they had problems with their maintenance. As a result, his academics were affected. So one of his teachers was able to pinpoint that he's dropping his academics, and then he was assisted with accommodation. So with that being said, we believe that a teacher that assisted our group member was not only assisting our group member with the academics, but that teacher played the role of being a parent. Therefore, our group member was inspired to be a teacher in that manner, because he also wanted to be a teacher that is able to assist learners not only with their academics but with their holistic beings. Thank you so much. You have a great day.